Good morning. Good morning, everybody. welcome to the day shift. It is your girl Paulette, owner and founder of BrownstoneWorldwide.com, also KCCR Radio, The Brownstone. It is Monday, September 12th, and let's go ahead and get this day started with a little bit of news and information that you can use. Good morning, good morning. Come on in here and let's get some news and information that you can use while I get my coffee. In the meantime, let's go ahead and add a little something so you guys can take a look and see what's coming down the pipe here at the Brownstone. Go ahead and check out. Hang on just a second. I'm going to add something here for you guys so you can take a look and learn more about what's happening at the Brownstone. How about that? So, in the meantime, let's take a look. And I'm going to be sharing with you guys this information right here. And also this information right here. Let's get this news started, shall we?
Russia's defense ministry announced Saturday that it was pulling back troops from two areas in Ukraine's eastern Kharkiv region, where a Ukrainian counteroffensive had made significant advances in the past week.
The news came after days of apparent advances by Ukraine south of Kharkiv, the country's second-largest city, in what could become the biggest battlefield success for Ukrainian forces since they thwarted a Russian attempt to seize the capital, Kyiv, at the start of the nearly 7-month war. Harry Michaels reporting.
France, Britain, and Germany on Saturday said they have serious doubts about Iran's intentions to revive a nuclear deal, comments that were rejected by Tehran and called very untimely by Moscow.
The IAEA's Board of Governors meet on Monday, 3 months after adopting a resolution urging Iran to give credible answers to the watchdog on the issue. Ahead of that meeting, the European parties to the deal vented their frustration.
A Black Hawk helicopter crashed during a Taliban training exercise in Afghan's capital, Kabul, killing 3, a group's defense ministry said on Saturday.
An American Black Hawk helicopter, which was flown for training, crashed due to a technical problem inside the campus of the National Defense University, said Ministry of Defense spokesperson Anatoly Kharazmi, adding 5 people were also injured. Michael Patterson reporting.
A tropical storm off the Pacific coast brought cooler temperatures and much-needed rain to Southern California on Saturday, ending a scorching heat wave and easing fears that a massive wildfire could threaten more residents.
Officials had warned that high winds from the remnants of Tropical Storm Key could fan the flames of the Fairview Fire, which as of Friday had consumed about 27,000 acres in Riverside County, east of Los Angeles, and was only 5% contained. Heavy rain from the storm, meanwhile, raised the possibility of flash flooding and mudslides.
This is the latest news headlines. Most of Oregon is in extreme fire danger as several fires are already burning. Evacuations have been ordered in several regions, and power has been shut off to thousands of customers due to the high fire risk. The largest active fire in the state is the Double Creek, which grew to 41,000 acres overnight, according to the Northwest Interagency Coordination Center, which coordinates wildfire incidents for agencies in Oregon and Washington. A judge blocked the Environmental Protection Agency from appealing a key ruling in a long-running lawsuit claiming negligence by the federal government in Flint's lead-contaminated water in 2014 and 2015. U.S. District Judge Judy Levy ruled in 2020 that Flint residents could sue the EPA. Now, 2 years later, she said she won't put the case on hold to allow the government to appeal that decision to a higher court. Levy said more work must be done by lawyers to develop the case. A fiery crash between a tanker truck carrying fuel and a passenger bus Saturday killed at least 18 people in northern Mexico, authorities reported. Prosecutors in the northern border state of Tamaulipas said the crash might have been caused by one of the truck's 2 tank trailers coming loose. The collision left both vehicles completely burned. Police photos showed the bus was reduced to a tangling of smoking, charred metal. Payment processor Visa Incorporated said Saturday that it plans to start separately categorizing sales at gun shops, a major win for gun control advocates who say it will help better track suspicious surges of gun sales that could be a prelude to a mass shooting. But the decision by Visa, the world's largest payment processor, will likely provoke gun rights advocates and gun lobbyists who have argued that categorizing gun sales would unfairly flag an industry that most sales do not lead to mass shootings. It joins MasterCard and American Express, which also say they plan to move forward with categorizing gun shop sales. And that's the latest news headlines. I'm Alan Edwards.
All right, you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I've got my coffee. I'm ready to rock and roll. Guys, check this out. If you are interested in finding out more information about the Black Card and how you can enjoy premium services and experiences shopping without paying premium prices, from travel to cars to rentals to some of the daily things that you do, like going out to restaurants or whatever, go ahead and check out bit.ly/get the Black Card. Get the Black Card with a Q, so you can find out more information about that from Brownstone Worldwide. Good morning, everyone. It's Your Girl Paulette, and I am here this morning to give you a little bit of news and information that you can use from where else? brownstoneworldwide.com. So in the meantime, first of all, happy Monday, y'all. We made it through another weekend. We made it through another week, and we're headed into a new week. Good morning, good morning, good morning to everybody that is joining us now on all of the different platforms. We're on about 6 right now. Let me count 1, 2. No, it's actually 8. And so thank you guys for joining us for another live broadcast of the day shift here on Brownstone Worldwide, which also houses KCCR Radio, the Brownstone Center. So we're going to be giving you some news and information that you can use really quick so you can go about your day. Now, let me explain to you the way that this is going to work going forward, which we think is kind of cool, right? First of all, what you are currently listening to right now or watching right now, whether you're driving, hopefully you are watching the road as much as you are watching the broadcast. One of the things that we want to share with you guys is the opportunity to listen to different shows and different programming that we have on KCCR Radio, the Brownstone Center. So you guys, I'm typing right now, right? Because I don't have a production crew yet. Okay. And so since I don't have one yet, I'm going to have to be, I'm going to be doing all of the things. So I'm going to head on over to brownstoneworldwide.com. Let's get a little bit of news and stuff so you guys can go about your day. So go ahead and let's grab our coffee. Let's get to getting. Let's do that and see where we head up. But hang on just a second. Why are we having such a problem here this morning? What's happening? What is happening? So now all of a sudden she's slow. The entire system is slow, y'all. What happened yesterday? What happened? That's all. I got questions. Yesterday we had a couple of different things that occurred around the country, around the world. Let me go ahead and hit my refresh over here. And if nothing else, y'all, we just gonna go ahead and we just gonna get to talking about what's happening in the news. Yes, I got real country right there while I'm preparing to get you guys the news and info. All right, so let's see. Bear with me just a moment, folks. We're going to get you guys some news and info here that you need. So she's frozen. So I'm going to go to my phone because I don't have time to play with y'all today. Okay, missing 5-year-old boy was actually found dead yesterday in Florida. This young man was found in water. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this up. I actually was looking at this morning, and my heart goes out to the family. Prayers to the family as they prepare to lay this young man to rest. This child was 5 years old and ultimately was diagnosed early on as nonverbal autistic. So this baby has walked away from home, from what I'm understanding. And let me take a look here, because she is slow this morning. 5-year-old Dahoud Jolakua, hope I said that right, was found dead in West Palm Beach, Florida on Sunday. WPTV reports this little boy had disappeared from his home in the 1800 block of Woodglen Circle on Saturday. Terry Barbara from the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Department said that Jolakua was autistic, could not swim, and was nonverbal. Many in the community actually came out to help in the search for the missing boy, including the Marines and the emergency field force team. Search and rescue dogs were also deployed by 6 o'clock yesterday evening to help the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Department find the missing child. And the Florida Department of Law Enforcement was also issuing a missing child alert for Jilla Coulor at around 6:30 p.m. So eventually what ended up happening was his body was found. He was reportedly found about 1 block from his home in a waterway near Royal Palm Beach at approximately 1 a.m. in the morning. According to the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, he may have drowned, but actually they're waiting for more details on the unfortunate situation that has occurred. So really hate to hear that this morning, but you guys, let's make sure that we do something in our communities that we really haven't been doing in a couple of years. Maybe I'm wrong, but let's teach our babies how to swim. And things happen, things are unfortunate, and we're just going to be praying for the family here at the Brownstone. Okay, so one of the other things that I definitely wanted to talk to you guys about is last week we know that the launch for the Sunday brunch, actually not the Sunday brunch, but the launch for the Brownstone Worldwide actually happened on last week, Monday. And at the same time, the same day, Love Restored by Marshawn Olanio actually started airing yesterday. So her next upcoming show is this evening, and you guys will be able to watch and to listen on KCCR Radio, but also on BWTV on brownstoneworldwide.com. You'll be able to see Marshawn Olanio's next show that is available for you guys to check out. And so we're excited to see exactly what she has to say about restoring love into your life. And it is not necessarily just about love and relationships with other people. Her initial episode was actually about self-love, self-care, and taking care of you first. Beautiful, beautiful show. And it is actually available for replay right now. The edited version, by the way. All right, let's get back to these top stories and let's talk about what's happening overseas. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this one, but we're actually going to be talking about what's happening in Parliament today. Actually, King Charles III actually leaves Parliament to head to a British Air Force base to board a plane to travel to Scotland. Not sure exactly what all of that is about, but I am interested to find out how the entire world has been feeling or expressing about their feelings about the passing of Queen Elizabeth. So it's been kind of not unhealthy, I would say, but I would say that many countries around the world have been speaking about how they feel in a very negative sense about the passing of the Queen, from TikTok memes to dances to all kinds of things. We're seeing it all on TikTok and on social media. So tell us how you really feel. That's what I have to say about that. So it's really interesting. Really, really interesting. So let me head over to, let's see, WNBA Finals, Las Vegas Aces. Actually, let's take a look. I said, yes, I did. I did say WNBA Finals. The Ace defense ultimately held firm, thwarting DeWanna Bonner's desperate attempt to tie the game with a three-pointer as time ran out. It was actually led by the MVP, AJ Wilson, who contributed 24 points and 11 rebounds, alongside Chelsea Gray with 21 points and 3 assists. Las Vegas closed out its first WNBA Finals game victory in franchise history with a 67-64 win over Connecticut, y'all. Over Connecticut. So if you are not into the game of, basketball when it comes to guys, definitely go ahead and check out the WNBA when we're talking about the sisters out there doing it for themselves. Yes. All right. So you guys, what I want you to do is to head on over to brownstoneworldwide.com, either on your cell phone device or on your computers or laptops or whatever you're on, your iPhones, your tablets or whatever, and take a look, because we have tons of businesses that you guys can show your love to by watching their video. It's actually called Brownstone's Best Business Review, and you can actually check it out on the main page. It's myself and Cullen actually doing some interviews with Black businesses so that you can get to know more about the businesses that are out here providing products and services to you, those potential customers. And we think that it's important here at the Brownstone to actually show our love for business owners who are out there making sure that they do what they need to do, and that is to continue to build trust and to grow their businesses. So let's talk about nonprofit aims to digitize 1 million Black owned businesses. Yes, you heard that right. So let's head over and let's check out exactly what we have to say about that. So the National Business League is advancing its efforts to empower Black entrepreneurs. The nonprofit unveiled its initiative that aims to digitize 1 million Black owned businesses by 2028. Y'all, that's about what, 5 years from now? Because really 2022 is over, right? It's actually founded by Booker T. Washington in 1900. The organization is the country's first and largest nonprofit dedicated to economically empowering the Black community. The NBL provides tools to help Black ventures thrive locally and globally. Cognizant of the disproportionate impact the pandemic has had on Black-owned businesses, paired with the racial inequities that exist within the entrepreneurship space, the organization is putting the focus on ensuring resources that will help Black entrepreneurs develop a digital presence for the ventures that are accessible. So, you guys, if you want more information about this, I'm going to be sharing it in our Brownstones group. It's called Brownstones Best on Facebook. Go ahead and join the group. We're going to be putting some information in there today that you guys can certainly use. And that's going to be sales for today. What are the top things that you can look for? And get excited, everybody, because here's what's coming. Y'all ready? Fall. This is one of the best times of the year, not because I was born in the fall, but because it's one of the best times in order to really just cool down, calm down, and get ready for falling leaves and pumpkins and squash and soups and football games and pep rallies and all of the things that get us ready for what's next after fall. Let's say it together. The holidays. So what's really exciting about that is we've got some things coming down the pipe from Brownstone Worldwide that are going to help you get ready for the holidays. We've got some amazing folks behind the scenes who are working on new reels, and we're actually working on 2 new programs for you guys so that you guys can be a part of some virtual summits that are coming up before the end of the year. And the annual Mind Your Own Business Summit is coming again in November. Only this time, it's not going to just be available for the Sunday brunch. It's going to be available to all the folks who are a part of Brownstone Worldwide. So get ready. We're going to be sharing more information about that in the future with you guys. So let's talk about really quick what's happening with Tips, Topics, and Talk tonight. So with Tips, Topics, and Talk this evening, you guys are going to get an opportunity to go through with me to do what? What is today? What is today? Anybody remember? It's Money Mondays. And we're also going to be planning out the rest of our work week today. We usually do it on Sundays, but y'all already know, if you follow me on any of my social media platforms, you actually see where I have been busy for the past 3 days in a beautiful fundraiser called One Site. I would love to share more information about that with you guys. I actually headed up the project to to raise money for millions of people around the world who are not able to see. And it helps to get eye care professionals out to different people in different countries so that they can get a free eye exam and a free pair of eyewear if it is deemed they need a pair of glasses. So it's a great fundraiser. It's a great way for people to get together and raise money for something that is so personal to me, because I've been wearing glasses since I was 9 years old. My daughter wears glasses as well. And it's pretty cool. So I'm going to be sharing more information about that over the next coming weeks. And I think it's important for you guys to know more about that. It's pretty cool. All right. So let me share with you what's coming down the pipe for the Brownstone. Okay. One of the things that I definitely want you guys to be familiar with, first of all, is Get the Black Card. Okay. Now, this particular program is specifically for folks like you and me who do a lot of shopping. We travel, we rent cars, we do things like that. We want to save some additional money. This is an exclusive membership that's actually built for the culture. That's Black and brown folks. Going ahead and here and get this money, y'all. Save some money along the way as well. And so with the Black Card, you have an opportunity to become a member, and membership actually does have its privileges because you'll be able to enjoy premium experiences and shopping without paying premium prices. So that basically means it's like a discount card for you, and you can use it to rent your vehicles. You can use it to actually get ready to book a hotel and do things like that. So I would definitely be looking out for that in the future. And again, it's at getblackcard.com. Get the Black Card, and that is with a Q. All right, you guys, if you're not familiar, brownstoneworldwide.com is live. We've been sharing news and information from brownstoneworldwide.com this morning with you all. And big shout out to all of the people who were behind the scenes and were working with us to make this a reality. And we're not done. We've got some other things that are coming down the pipe as well that you can definitely check out. And that is going to be our live events. As I said earlier, we actually have 2 that we're going to do before the end of the year, and they're actually virtual summits. So get ready, get ready, get ready. All right. Now, one of the other things that I want to share with you all is, of course, since we are brownstoneworldwide.com, which houses KCCR Radio as well, you do have an opportunity. Go ahead and check out how you can become one of our premium advertisers on brownstoneworldwide.com, as well as KCCR Radio. All you have to do is go to bit.ly/advertise with the Brownstone, bit.ly advertise with the Brownstone, and enter in some simple information, and we'll be sure to get out a package to you so you can find out which package is going to work for you and your business or activities that you have coming down the pipe. We also have sponsorship packages. And if you're interested in that, go ahead and enter that into the comment section of the form that you'll see here at bit.ly/advertise with the Brownstone. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. All you got to do. This is different for me, guys, because normally whenever I'm doing the day shift, I'm either in the kitchen or I am broadcasting and there's music behind me and I am coming in between. So this is kind of new for me. So of course, y'all work with me. Good morning. Good morning. I see some comments are starting to come through. Thanks so much for that. Good morning. Good morning. So happy to see you guys. So sometimes I can't see who it is, which is really hard. I wish that would get fixed over here on this end. But, you know, when you're using external software, that's kind of what happens. So let's head back over to what is happening in the news. I'm just going to dot my head just a little bit, y'all. You know what? I need some more coffee. Okay. Let's talk about that. All right. So let's head back on over to our homepage on brownstoneworldwide.com. And let's get back into more news and information that you can use. Oh, very interesting. So there's a new book series out, y'all. And I'm definitely going to be sharing this at Brownstone's Best, which I think is pretty cool. Okay. All right, so Jay Dillard's children's books represent actually a new era in the book industry. So it is the dawn of a new era for the book industry, and Jay Dillard is one of the newest voices diversifying children's literature. That's pretty cool, y'all. His signature character, JD, did y'all catch that? Dillard, is the 8-year-old barber and main character of Dillard's JD the Kid Barber series. In the collection of illustrated children's chapter books geared towards kids ages 6 to 8, he navigates the worlds of hair, beauty, and identity through the lenses of family, health, and finance. Sound familiar? Yeah, I love it. Thus far, the series features 3 titles: JD and the Great Barber Battle, JD and the Family Business, and JD and the Hair Show Showdown. Very apropos of the things that we deal with in our community. With illustrations by artist Akeem Roberts, each book in the series is loosely based on Dillard's childhood in Meridian, Mississippi. So shout out to Meridian, Mississippi, getting your own little children's books here, and they're adorable. So head on over to Brownstone's Best. I'm going to be sharing this information. Matter of fact, I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to go ahead and share this information to Brownstone's Best so you guys can see it for yourself. Head on over to Brownstone's Best on Facebook so you can check out exactly what I'm talking about. Is super, super, super adorable. So there you go. All right. You are currently watching and listening to The Day Shift with your girl, Paulette. I am the owner and founder of Brownstone Worldwide, which houses also KCCR Radio, the Brownstone Center, Brownstone's Business Review, and my brownstonerliving.com and magazine. So more information for you guys coming up this week. Listen, let me tell you what we're doing this week. beginning on Wednesday, and I'm going to be sharing more about that this evening with you guys. Beginning on Wednesday, we are literally doing a fundraiser. Why are we doing a fundraiser? Y'all, it takes money to run this thing. And as we get bigger, it's costing more and more money to run this thing. And eventually it's going to get to the point where this is going to be a venture and an effort where we will literally have to spend more money to bring on staff and to make sure that the doors stay open as we prepare to enter into another phase of Brownstone Worldwide, which is, of course, a building. It's going to happen probably sooner than later, but we're looking into it. And so we're excited about that. And what does that mean? We're going to be offering additional packages and programming and things of that nature, content that's valuable to you as the viewer and the listener, and also provide you an opportunity to connect with our community as well through being contributing writers and also offering up your products and services to our audience. We would love to connect. So make sure that you head on over to bit.ly/advertise with the Brownstone to get more information from us. We're actually going to send you a deck. You provide us with the information, your budget. There are a list of different budget types based upon the packages that we currently have, and we'll be able to work with you to get you exactly what you are seeking in terms of advertising with the Brownstone, both short-term and long-term, okay? Super important for you guys to do because these are introductory prices that we're offering right now. And the hard part is we are, let's see, we are literally minutes away from the rest of the day beginning. So here it's about 2 minutes till the top of the hour. So I'm going to provide you guys with a little bit more news and information that you can use. If you have not gotten the news, now's a good time for you guys to get it. Hang on just a second. I am going to provide you guys with some more news. How about that? You ready? Let's go.
Russia's defense ministry announced Saturday that it was pulling back troops from 2 areas in Ukraine's eastern Kharkiv region, where a Ukrainian counteroffensive had made significant advances in the past week.
The news came after days of apparent advances by Ukraine south of Kharkiv, the country's second largest city, in what could become the biggest battlefield success for Ukrainian forces since they thwarted a Russian attempt to seize the capital, Kyiv, at the start of the nearly 7-month war. Harry Michaels reporting.
France, Britain, and Germany on Saturday said they have serious doubts about Iran's intentions to revive a nuclear deal, comments that were rejected by Tehran and called very untimely by Moscow.
The IAEA's Board of Governors meet on Monday, 3 months after adopting a resolution urging Iran to give credible answers to the watchdog on the issue. Ahead of that meeting, the European parties to the deal vented their frustration.
A Black Hawk helicopter crashed during a Taliban training exercise in Afghan's capital, Kabul, killing 3, a group's defense ministry said on Saturday.
An American Black Hawk helicopter, which was flown for training, crashed due to a technical problem inside the campus of the National Defense University, said Ministry of Defense spokesperson Anatoly Kharazmi, adding 5 people were also injured. Michael Patterson reporting.
A tropical storm off the Pacific coast brought cooler temperatures and much-needed rain to Southern California on Saturday, ending a scorching heat wave and easing fears that a massive wildfire could threaten more residents.
Officials had warned that high winds from the remnants of Tropical Storm Kay could fan the flames of the Fairview Fire, which as of Friday had consumed about 27,000 acres in Riverside County, east of Los Angeles, and was only 5% contained. Heavy rain from the storm, meanwhile, raised the possibility of flash flooding and mudslides.
This is the latest news headlines. Most of Oregon is in extreme fire danger as several fires are already burning. Evacuations have been ordered in several regions, and power has been shut off to thousands of customers due to the high fire risk. The largest active fire in the state is the Double Creek, which grew to 41,000 acres overnight, according to the Northwest Interagency Coordination Center, which coordinates wildfire incidents for agencies in Oregon and Washington. A judge blocked the Environmental Protection Agency from appealing a key ruling in a long-running lawsuit claiming negligence by the federal government in Flint's lead-contaminated water in 2014 and 2015. U.S. District Judge Judy Levy ruled in 2020 that Flint residents could sue the EPA. Now, 2 years later, She said she won't put the case on hold to allow the government to appeal that decision to a higher court. Levy said more work must be done by lawyers to develop the case. A fiery crash between a tanker truck carrying fuel and a passenger bus Saturday killed at least 18 people in northern Mexico, authorities reported. Prosecutors in the northern border state of Tamaulipas said the crash might have been caused by one of the truck's two tank trailers coming loose. The collision left both vehicles completely burned. Police photos showed the bus was reduced to a tangling of smoking, charred metal. Payment processor Visa Incorporated said Saturday that it plans to start separately categorizing sales at gun shops, a major win for gun control advocates who say it will help better track suspicious surges of gun sales that could be a prelude to a mass shooting. But the decision by Visa, the world's largest payment processor, will likely provoke gun rights advocates and gun lobbyists who have argued that categorizing gun sales would unfairly flag an industry that most sales do not lead to mass shootings. It joins MasterCard and American Express, which also say they plan to move forward with categorizing gun shop sales. And that's the latest news.
All right, guys, I have more information for you all. As you can currently see here, this is the Brownstone Blends pack. This is actually what we call our Brownstone Blends starter pack. And what you're looking at currently right now are the blends that come in this starter pack. So let me tell you what comes in it. It is 4 different blends, 4 ounces each. I think it's about 4 to 6 ounces, something like that. But the first one is our everyday blend that you can use on. Thank you so much for the love and the hearts. I appreciate that. Go ahead and like, comment, and share if you'd like to. This particular package right here is our everyday blend. So the everyday blends is something that you can use to season a lot of your foods. I use it in salads. I use it in a lot of things when I'm cooking. Second up is, of course, our garlic blend that is available, and we also have our the garlic lemon. It's a garlic lemon pepper blend, guys. And then we also have our turmeric jerk, and we also have our cinnamon brown sugar nutmeg blend that is available for you guys. It comes with 4 recipe cards, and it also comes with a Brownstone Blends kitchen towel set that comes with a mitt, and you can get that now. It's available at bit.ly/Brownstone Blends pack. bit.ly/Brownstone Blends pack. All right, and that's exactly how it's going to come to you guys. Now, what I am going to tell you is that it is also available at mybrownstoneliving.com. You can go ahead and check that out. Once again, you are paying attention to watching, and you're currently listening to my contribution to the news world. And this is Brownstone Worldwide. It's your girl Paulette. And let me tell you what's coming down the pipe for us. I'm going to be sharing it here with you. It's on my phone. Right. Okay. All right. So beginning on Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? What is today? Yeah. Starting on Wednesday, the 14th, we are actually going to be doing a Brownstone Worldwide fundraiser. Okay, Brownstone Worldwide fundraiser, so that we can continue to keep the doors open at the Brownstone. What does that mean? We're going to be, we're reaching for a goal, and you guys are going to share this link. You're going to get a link by Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when it's actually going to drop. We're running a 4-day fundraiser to try to raise the funds that are necessary to keep us going for several months. And if we can reach that goal, that would be great. If not, we're still going to put it in the coffers to continue to keep the doors of the Brownstone open. So I'm going to be sharing that link on Wednesday. Go ahead and get ready to share that with your family and friends, and also with your coworkers, so that we can go ahead and keep the doors open. And what do you get in return for your fundraising support? So you're going to get different flavors of popcorn, okay? And then we're going to do a reaction. We're going to get together, possibly in Zoom or maybe even StreamYard. We're going to do some reaction videos and eat popcorn together. That's what we're going to do. But that is what we have planned coming up in terms of helping to get some resources into the coffers. Y'all, let me tell you some of the flavors that are currently available. Jalapeno or jalapeno, Sergeant Black Pepper. We have Caramel Diem. And then we also have, what other flavors do we have here? In Queso Fire, spicy and savory cheddar, garlic, onion, and jalapeno recipes are going to be available for you beginning September 14th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be sharing the link all over Brownstone Center, the Sunday brunch, Brownstone Living in Essentials, and also our Facebook groups so that you guys can get some of this. Also, Chi-Town Chow Down, piquant cheese, mouthwatering caramel, and a bold crunch. We also have Butter Believe It, just the regular savory and salty, and easy peasy caramel cheesy. Sweet and savory popcorn is going to be available beginning Wednesday. And then we're going to do some reaction videos together. So I think that that's going to be kind of cool to kind of do with you guys. Once again, this is to help to keep the doors of the church open, which is Brownstone Worldwide. And I don't have no qualms in saying we need to keep the doors open. Okay. So there you go. That's what we're doing currently with that. So let's head back over to brownstoneworldwide.com and let's get a little bit more news and information that you can use. And then we're going to talk a little bit more and do some shout outs. That's something else I want to do too. Let's do some shout outs. So big shout out to all of you guys who constantly come in and you're paying attention to what we're doing and you're sharing the things that we're doing with your on your personal pages. Big shout out to all of the followers that are actually following me on my Facebook page. It's really interesting to kind of see the growth that we're experiencing over there as well. So we're really appreciative of you guys just hanging out with us and doing all of the things. Okay. I'm really excited about that. So listen, you guys, one of the other things that we like to do is give you a little bit of information here. Oh, this is a really good one, y'all. Let's talk about some other stuff that's in the news. And this is like, just a couple of things that I like to take you down memory lane. You guys ever seen that video? It's actually the song, and it goes, I stumbled upon a photograph. It almost made me laugh. Where am I? Back down memory lane. And so we're going to take you down memory lane just a little bit. Okay. So did y'all know that an actual study found that you'll drink more alcohol if the glass is curved rather than straight? Okay, so the reason why is because you think that it's less in there than it actually is, when in all actuality, the top of the glass is what is holding all. It's just a shape. But we think that it's less in there. And then eventually you're going to think that it was curving. Okay, so really funny. Couples who have joint social media accounts. What do you think when you see a couple's Facebook or Instagram account? I don't know about you, but if I were in a serious relationship or if I were married, I don't know if I would want him or her to actually share my social media accounts with me. I don't mind people seeing what I have on there because it's nothing but family and, fun stuff or funny stuff or whatever. Don't care about that. But any couples accounts that I actually see, I immediately make me think that somebody's cheated, either the man or the woman. And one of them is actually forcing the group profile to let people know this is mine. And after a while, that can get kind of uncute. All right. So big birthday shout outs to all of our listeners right now. So we have Linda Gray from Dallas. We have, let's see, Ben McKenzie, Jennifer Hudson actually came up on my list this morning. She's an EGOT winner, y'all. She's an EGOT. Now just think about it, y'all. She literally lost America's what was it? What is the name of that show? I don't even watch it, so I don't even know. But she lost, and then she turned around and she turned her career into this beautiful thing where she's been able to win an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony at 41. So happy birthday to her today. She is an official EGOT. Alfie Allen of Games of Thrones is 36 years old today. And also, who else is Sydney Sweeney is 25 today. So happy birthday to all of the people who have birthdays that you're going to be celebrating today. Big shout out to you guys as well. Go ahead and take a look over at Brownstone's Best. If you are not a part of the group, we're going to be sharing with you all some items to get you ready for fall. We've got some pretty cool articles out there about self-care because this is actually self-care month. And then next month, we're going to be talking about breast cancer awareness and also Financial Planning Month is next month as well. So we've got something coming down the pipe for you guys you don't want to miss. We're going to be bringing back Nicole Johnson and also Plachette Carmouche and others who are going to be a part of a panel. You don't want to miss that next month as a part of the Brownstone Worldwide series called Finances. Our Black Money Matters. How interesting is that? Y'all ready? I'm ready for that. I'm so ready because I want to find out what we can do to keep more of our money in our community. So we're going to be sharing more about that with you guys because it's important, because the Black power is in the money, right? You can do more when you have more, and you have more of a say when you're able to keep the money in the community in terms of how you're living, the taxes that are paid in the area, the politics that are handled for your community. You have more power. And right now, as we're going along, and we're going to be talking about this during this summit, you're going to learn what you can do to help with the power that we need to keep our community strong, where we work, where we live, where we worship, where we play. Okay. Once again, you are watching and listening to The Day Shift with Ya Gurl Paulette. I am the owner and founder of BrownstoneWorldwide.com, which houses KCCR Radio, The Brownstone, My Brownstone Living, and Brownstone Living and Essentials. We got some other stuff that's coming down the pipe as well. Getting ready for the end of the year. Get ready, because in 2023, there's going to be some other things that you don't want to miss, including some live events that we're going to be hosting and housing under the Brownstone Worldwide name. We're going to be sharing more of that information so you can get in now and get the introductory price. And once again, we are talking about our very first fundraiser. It's a pledge drive, basically, to help show us some love as we continue to grow, and we help to continue to change the narrative of the stories that are being told about us. We're going to start taking some of that back and sharing the news and information that's important to you. And that includes your money, your health, your home, your faith, how you take care of yourself, your job, your family, whatever that means to you, your work environment, all of those things, right? So we're the other side of what media looks like, right? And that is the truth. We're right here on the ground. We're on the ground here with you, and that's important, okay? All right, so you guys, let me head back over to, because I think it's important for you all to know, you can go over to brownstoneworldwide.com, and you can definitely check out all of the information as it comes available to us. Now, what are we going to be talking about over on brownstoneworldwide.com? I'm trying to pull it up myself, y'all. And it's not that it's not here. I'm just slow. So as you can see, I'm actually on my phone. And you can grab some content and you can share it with yourself. What I have is an app. It's a little icon that I keep, and then I can see what is available to, let's see. So here's something else too, folks. You can check out business funding through Brownstone Business Loans. So if you're a business owner, if you're a small business like mine, if you're looking to grow, you're looking to expand and scale, and you're looking for additional resources, you can definitely check out getabbl.com. Where can you find more information about that? All you have to do is head over to brownstoneworldwide.com. There is a link there where you can get more information about business funding. You can get business funding into your account in as little as 24 hours, sometimes up to $250,000, depending on what your company credit is looking like. Okay. So a month of Sundays and my Brownstone Living day-by-day planner are currently available right now for digital downloads. So definitely take a look at that and see what is available for you. Now, here's something else. Remember, we said that it is actually self-care month. So let's talk about the 12 things that you can do to boost your self-confidence, okay? And it's really, really simple. You know what? I'm not going to show you. I'm giving you too much information. Head on over to Brownstone's Best. I'm going to put it in there. How about that? That'll be a really good thing to do, right? So I'm going to grab some more coffee because I got to finish waking up. Cheers. All right. And let's get back to some of this news and information. Okay. Let's see. $27,000 is seized from R. Kelly's jail commissary. Y'all, this is on brownstoneworldwide.com. Let's take a look and see what's happening over here. On Friday, just passed, the judge ruled that R. Kelly's jail commissary account of $27,828 be garnished and held for the victims of his sex trafficking conviction after having lost his request to recover the money. The disgraced singer has been left with a mere $500 in jail funds after $900 will go towards a court fine and the rest towards the victims, wrote U.S. District Attorney Judge Ann Donnelly in a ruling. Reports Rolling Stone, actually. Despite Kelly's lawyers fighting the ruling, Donnelly rejected the bid because he owes substantial fine. Substantial. The 55-year-old is currently being held at the Metropolitan Correctional Center in Chicago after being convicted on 8 counts of sex trafficking and racketeering on September 27th of last year. He was sentenced to 20 to 30 years by Donnelly on June 29th of this year, along with the $140,000 fine he has yet to pay. The judge issued Kelly a $100,000 fine for the conviction of a $40,000 in penalties for human trafficking. Although the restitution amount has not been set, prosecutors have been seeking the freezing of his account since last month. The judge ruled in favor of the victims, noting the bid was appropriate and that they had a rightful claim to full and timely restitution. How about that? According to Insider, Kelly is due in court on September 28th for a restitution hearing that will determine the amount paid out to his victims. And so the former singer is also awaiting trial for federal pornography charges and sexual abuse of minors at the Dirksen U.S. County Courthouse in Chicago, and he's pleaded not guilty. He was actually acquitted in 2008 of 14 child pornography charges in Illinois. We also have here on Brownstone Worldwide, where we have a missing teen from Ohio who was actually found safe in Georgia. She was supposed to have a direct flight to Boston to go back to her therapeutic boarding school. And her mom actually said that her husband and she watched her go through security. Then they got a call from the facility where she was staying saying she did not get on that plane, that she actually missed it. So an agent for Delta Airlines reportedly helped Lynette catch another flight to Boston via Atlanta. She was last seen leaving the airport in Atlanta with an unnamed man. The FBI found the man and interviewed him, but did not find Lynette. The police had cleared him. The teen's father, Mike Lynette, was reunited with his daughter at the police station in Atlanta after she was found wandering in a park. A woman recognized Lynette from the news and brought her to the police station. Okay, so thank goodness she's been found safe and okay. 15-year-old, you put her on a flight and she ends up with an unnamed man in Atlanta. Do you know that could have went all kind of wrong? That's all I'm going to say. All kind of wrong. All kind of wrong. So you guys, thank you so much for taking the opportunity to hang out with me here on the day shift. First thing in the morning, we're happy that you all were able to hang out with us. So here's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to be sharing more news and information that you can use this morning. We're also going to be sharing our fundraiser information and more tips, topics, and talk that you can share throughout your day will be shared with you guys through Reels. And also when I come back this evening, because I'm going to be in my kitchen and we are going to do tips, topics, and talk where we're going to be talking about Money Mondays. And hopefully I can get somebody to come and hang out with me on the broadcast with you guys while we're cooking and doing some other fun stuff together. And then, of course, we're going to be sharing with you all how to plan out your work week for your house. Now that things are starting to get ready, to get cooler, and we're hanging out more outside because it's not as hot. And this is that time of year where we're getting ready for trick-or-treating and pumpkins and changing the decor of the house and things like that. I'm going to be sharing some stuff that I will be doing here. And also the planner is going to help keep you organized while things get busier, because you guys, you already know that we're getting into that busy season of the year where we're talking about holidays and shopping and getting ready to do more and spend more time with family, and people are a little bit more relaxed and comfortable. So we may see larger numbers of gatherings and get-togethers. So what does that look like for you? So I'm going to be bringing some people on to talk to you guys about that and what you can expect this year when it comes to your health and also enjoying time with your family during these amazing months, because this is a really good time of year. We're getting ready to shut down the world if you will, right? So we're not going to really shut it down. But that's what fall really is about. It's about the falling away of the things that you are living in currently and looking for a moment of renewal as well as we get into those winter months and the world is sleeping, so to speak. And then here comes spring and the budding of new leaves and green and so forth for 2023. But the question should be that you should be asking yourself right now is, what do I plan to do with the rest of the year? And how do I plan for next year? We're going to be sharing with you what you can do by the end of November. We're going to be sharing some stuff with you, and it's our annual Mind Your Own Business series that we do every year. And we're going to be doing it together. It's going to be a 5-day challenge. Can't wait for you guys to join us with that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And once again, it's your girl Paulette. This is the day shift that you are watching and you will be listening to a little bit later on KCCR Radio. We're actually going to be sharing this audio with you all. And so we're really excited about that. You're going to get news and information that you can use. The Hot Lunch Mix, actually every day, 12 noon, Monday through Friday. You'll be able to listen to a mix to help you get through your work day. If you need a little bit of a break from the monotony, it's a great way to do that. Then, of course, we have our talk series, Cullen's Corner, and Tea Time with Nakima E, that airs. Also this evening is Love Restored with Marshawn Olanio. So you guys don't want to miss that. I do encourage you guys to come back and take a listen and watch on brownstoneworldwide.com and also the Brownstone Center. We also have Brownstone's Best, where you are able to connect with others. We're going to be sharing some hot topics in there today and also some sales and things that are specific for the Brownstone. I'm excited. I'm excited about this. But y'all, I'm even more excited about the fundraiser that's coming up. And we really do appreciate you guys for keeping up with the journey of where we're going here at the Brownstone. So with that, I have about 8 minutes to hang out with you guys. So I'm going to share with you guys some more news and information that you can use with Alan Edwards, of course. That's what we're going to be doing. Yes. If I can find it. If I can find it, y'all. How about that? That's the scary part. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? All righty. Where'd it go, y'all? There we go. Let's get you some more news and information that you can use really quick. And I do appreciate you all. Good morning, good morning, good morning to all of you guys who are joining us just now. Okay. Hang tight, folks. I am loading the news. I should have had it ready. Don't tell anybody. Okay. Oh, you gonna do me like that? You gonna do me like that? Oh, okay. I see you. Are we ready? Come on. There we go.
France, Britain, and Germany on Saturday said they have serious doubts about Iran's intentions to revive a nuclear deal, comments that were rejected by Tehran and called very untimely by Moscow.
The IAEA's Board of Governors meet on Monday, 3 months after adopting a resolution urging Iran to give credible answers to the watchdog on the issue. Ahead of that meeting, the European parties to the deal vented their frustration.
Russia's defense ministry announced Saturday that it was pulling back troops from 2 areas in Ukraine's eastern Kharkiv region, where a Ukrainian counteroffensive had made significant advances in the past week.
The news came after days of apparent advances by Ukraine south of Kharkiv, the country's second largest city, in what could become the biggest battlefield success for Ukrainian forces since they thwarted a Russian attempt to seize the capital, Kyiv, at the start of the nearly 7-month war. Harry Michaels reporting.
A tropical storm off the Pacific coast brought cooler temperatures and much-needed rain to Southern California on Saturday, ending its scorching heat wave and easing fears that a massive wildfire could threaten more residents.
Officials had warned that high winds from the remnants of Tropical Storm Key could fan the flames of the Fairview Fire, which as of Friday had consumed about 27,000 acres in Riverside County, east of Los Angeles, and was only 5% contained. Heavy rain from the storm, meanwhile, raised the possibility of flash flooding and mudslides.
A Black Hawk helicopter crashed during a Taliban training exercise in Afghan's capital, Kabul, killing 3, a group's defense ministry said on Saturday.
An American Black Hawk helicopter, which was flown for training, crashed due to a technical problem inside the campus of the National Defense University, said Ministry of Defense spokesperson Anatola Karazmi, adding 5 people were also injured. Michael Patterson reporting.
This is the latest news headlines. A judge blocked the Environmental Protection Agency from appealing a key ruling in a long-running lawsuit claiming negligence by the federal government in Flint's lead-contaminated water in 2014 and 2015. U.S. District Judge Judy Levy ruled in 2020 that Flint residents could sue the EPA. Now, 2 years later, she said she won't put the case on hold to allow the government to appeal that decision to a higher court. Levy said more work must be done by lawyers to develop the case. Most of Oregon is in extreme fire danger as several fires are already burning. Evacuations have been ordered in several regions, and power has been shut off to thousands of customers due to the high fire risk. The largest active fire in the state is the Double Creek, which grew to 41,000 acres overnight, according to the Northwest Interagency Coordination Center, which coordinates wildfire incidents for agencies in Oregon and Washington. Payment processor Visa Incorporated said Saturday that it plans to start separately categorizing sales at gun shops, a major win for gun control advocates who say it will help better track suspicious surges of gun sales that could be a prelude to a mass shooting. But the decision by Visa, the world's largest payment processor, will likely provoke gun rights advocates and gun lobbyists who have argued that categorizing gun sales would unfairly flag an industry that most sales do not lead to mass shootings. It joins MasterCard and American Express, which also say they plan to move forward with categorizing gun shop sales. A fiery crash between a tanker truck carrying fuel and a passenger bus Saturday killed at least 18 people in northern Mexico, authorities reported. Prosecutors in the northern border state of Tamaulipas said the crash might have been caused by one of the truck's 2 tank trailers coming loose. The collision left both vehicles completely burned. Police photos showed the bus was reduced to a tangling of smoking, charred metal. And that's the latest news headlines. I'm Alan Edwards.
All right, you guys. You are paying attention, watching all of that cool stuff. You are taking a look at brownstoneworldwide.com. It's your girl Paulette. You are currently watching, taking a look actually at the Brownstone Blends pack that's available at mybrownstoneliving.com. Go ahead and check it out when you have an opportunity. They are available right now, those beautiful spices. And I've gotten some rave reviews on them. We got some people that's actually on their 3rd order. So we're excited about that. And thank you so much, everyone, for those of you all who have purchased. So again, it comes with, this is a Brownstone Blends starter pack, Brownstone Blends starter pack. And it is currently available at mybrownstoneliving.com. You can go ahead and check it out also on brownstoneworldwide.com. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know that you can also advertise with the Brownstone. You can go to bit.ly/advertise with the Brownstone and go ahead and get access to letting us know what you need from us, right? Thank you so much for the likes and the hearts, everybody. It is awesome to see everybody this morning. Once again, we're getting ready to get up out of here. I got about 1 minute before the end of the day shift this morning. So thank you so much for everybody who is paying attention to us, who's watching us, who's sharing this particular broadcast. We do appreciate you. Tonight, I will be live again at about 6 o'clock or so, 7 o'clock your time. Depending on if you're here with me on this side of the world or whatever, it just really depends. But what I want you guys to do is to get out there and to enjoy your day. That's going to be the first thing that I want you all to do. And the second thing that I want you to do is to remember 3 things. 3 things. Are you ready? 1, love your life. It is the only one that you have. 2, live your life to the fullest and enjoy every single experience. And lastly, breathe through every single moment. Because as long as you keep breathing, you're going to make it to the next step and the next step and the next step. Don't stop dancing through this thing called life. You guys, it's your girl Paulette, owner and founder of Brownstone Worldwide, which houses KCCR Radio, the Brownstone Center, brownstoneworldwide.com, and also My Brownstone Living and Brownstone Living in Essentials. I will see you all tomorrow for another edition of The Day Shift. Have a great day.